Hey guys, what's up? Billy Plays MC here, bringing you back another Minecraft tutorial. What's up guys, IsTJ27 here, and today I'm bringing you back another freaking Call of Duty, yeah, I haven't been posting these a lot, because I haven't had time to record them, and I've been posting a lot of Madden, so yeah! Woo! 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 So today I'm telling you another story, but before we get into the video, the goal for today's video is 20 likes, and for everybody that likes the video, they will be receiving a free, limited time only, freaking jetpack. Yeah, that's right. If you want a jetpack, hit that like button below, and the jetpack will be in your freaking closet within the next 2 minutes. So, yeah. So today's story is actually something that, somebody actually seriously got injured on, and, but it was hilarious as crap at the time. So in 6th grade, basketball is the ish. I mean, everyone played basketball. I don't care if you were 400 pounds or if you were 20 pounds. You were playing basketball. It was literally, the biggest trend in, 6th grade. People would go down to the gym, anytime they could, and they just started shooting hoops, and everybody was playing basketball. And of course, I wanted to be a part of that fun, so I decided to play some basketball. Now, at the time, I would say average at basketball. I wasn't like freaking Michael Jordan and dunking on people in 6th grade. And, there were a few kids who were, really good, but, I mean, I was average. So was most people. I was probably, on a scale from, a 1 to 10, 5 being average, I was probably, a 7. And people, the big thing was, dunking. Now, obviously, nobody could dunk, but people would, get, their kiddie, their little brother's, basketball hoop and, put it next to their trampoline and be like, yo, check this sick dunk out, bro! Whoa! And, they, do some, dunks, and, it was, a freaking tennis ball and, a tiny little hoop. And, it wasn't, a real basketball. Now, for me, I could dribble and I could shoot, far distance, but that was really it. But there was this kid, I'm gonna call him Swaggy Master G, alright? Swaggy Master G thought he was the ish, alright? Swaggy Master G wasn't messing around, alright? If you would even make eye contact with Swaggy Master G in the hallway, you would drop dead right there and then. I mean, Swaggy Master G had the school all over him. I mean, ladies just rushing onto him every single day. The flood would come right towards him, and he had all the chicks, all the clothes, all the shoes, but he couldn't play basketball. Now, I know right now you're probably thinking, well, Swaggy Master G probably wasn't, the coolest kid ever if he couldn't play basketball. Well, you're partially right. You see, there was this kid who was good at basketball, and, he had average clothes and average popularity, but once he could play basketball and proved himself, he was top rank. I mean, he was, he was getting all the crazy ladies. I mean, they were all just going after him, and, I mean, he just started getting really popular, and I'm like, well, good for you. I mean, go ahead, do that. And, Swaggy Master G's already the type. He's like, yo, welcome to the club, my friend. Teach me how to play basketball. And this kid's like, no, you know what? You're 400 pounds overweight. I'm not going to teach you how to play basketball. And Swaggy Master G's like, yo, bring me the basketball. So, Swaggy Master G was in my gym class. And in gym class, we would, most of the time we'd just play basketball. And Swaggy Master G, I studied him. I was, an average popularity. I didn't really, talk a lot. But, Swaggy Master G would be there one day, and I'd study him, and he's like, yo, dudes, let's check out this sick shot. And, he'd shoot it, and he'd miss, the whole entire basket from, 10 feet. And then he'd change the subject and be like, yo, but look at my shoes. And then, everybody, flip out. They're like, yo, you're the best, Swaggy Master G. Yeah! And me and my friends, since we liked basketball, about 5 of us went to this, gym, it was, it was somewhat well-known, and, usually you'd see somebody there, and we kind of just went there to play basketball. So me and my friends are chilling at the gym playing basketball, and, we're having a good time doing, 2v2s, and we're doing, swaggy games, knockout and 3-point contest. And then the building goes dead silent. Swaggy Master G is in the building. I repeat, Swaggy Master G is in the freaking building. I'm pretty sure the fire department was called because he started dropping some bars right there and then. As soon as he sets foot in that door, all the ladies started rushing out of the gym and heading towards Swaggy Master G. All the animals ran out of the woods and greeted Swaggy. No, that didn't happen. But Swaggy Master G comes into the gym going, "Yo, what's up, my nodules?" And we're like, oh gosh, not this kid. Because I didn't have a problem with Swaggy Master G. Swaggy Master G pretty much ignored me because, I mean, I didn't talk to him, but he didn't talk to me because, I wasn't, like, super popular. And, like, he was somewhat of a friend, but not really. And, then he just kind of comes into the gym and, like, all of us, like, really don't talk to him. And then he just, like, kind of comes in and starts acting like he knows us, like, 'cause, like, we're his best friends. Because nobody else there was, like friends with him. So he starts coming up to us and he's like, "Yo, I'm the best at basketball. Let's play right now." And we're like, all right. Then that made it fair team, so it was 3 versus 3. So we're like, all right, cool. Yeah, he's the worst player out of all of us. He goes on the best team, and I was on the best team, sadly. And I remember my fresh kicks. I just bought them, and I was testing them on the gym floor. And like back then, I was like really like about performance shoes, and like not really anymore, but I was like really into like the performance of shoes, and like I just remember everybody had like their new shoes, and it was like really cool. And then Swaggy Master G, shows up in, like, these cool shoes, kind of, but they weren't really good for performance. So he was slipping inside and everywhere. I remember we get the ball first. I head up the court, pop a freaking 3, nothing but net, and I just walked off the court like I was a G. No, I made a 3. They came back, scored like a layup. We went back and forth at it. And Swaggy G hasn't really gotten the ball so far, so I pass it to him, and he's, like, 3 feet behind the 3-point line, and he kind of just lobs it up, and he missed the entire backboard. He didn't even hit the rim. He didn't even hit the backboard. Like, he missed the entire hoop, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up. Yo, what's up?" And, he started making excuses, and this kind of happens for about, like, 10 minutes. And, eventually we kind of get bored because nobody was making any shots because we're just pretty even. And we hear, like, all this, like, pandemonium, like, on the other side of the gym. There's, like, curtains dividing them. And there was a freaking, like, a kiddie trampoline. Like, not, like, a full-size one, but, like, a little one. Like, one of the gym managers lowered the hoop because, like, his friends were there. And these guys are probably, like, 17, at the time. We're, like, 12, 13. So we kind of look over, and they can see, like, we're, like, really interested. Like, that, like, we can actually dunk on that because if we hit the trampoline, we're going to get enough air to hit the rim. And, we're like, oh, that looks so fun. And we're kind of just, like, watching them. And then the one guy's like, "Hey, you guys want to try?" We're like, heck yeah, we do. So, my friend runs over. He jumps. He dunks. Then we're all jumping and dunking. And Swaggy G's kind of, like, taking his time getting over. And you can kind of tell he's, like, kind of nervous. And we're like, "Yo, Swaggy G!" And he's like, "Yeah." And we're like, "Dude, you better hit this rim. You're about to dunk, bro. You're the best at basketball, right? Go ahead. Hit that freaking dunk." He's like, "Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just checking my phone. So many people are freaking texting me. It's so annoying." And we give him the ball, and he's like, "All right, here I go. I'm going to do a freaking off-the-backboard alley-oop." We're like, "Yo, that'd be sick." And, all of us know he's not going to do it. So he starts running. He's getting speed. He throws the ball, bounces it off the backboard, hits the trampoline. When he hits the trampoline, he hits it in a position. Don't forget, he's overweight. He's probably, like, 60, and like the average weight's like maybe like 100, 110, and he's like running. He hits the freaking trampoline. He hits it with his heels, so he starts sliding backwards. And at that time, his hands throw up in the air. The ball bounces off the backboard, nails him in the face. He completely does like a backflip and lands directly on his head. And I just started crying of laughter. We all started dying of laughter. And Swaggy G was there on the ground, knocked out. Like, not literally, but he was face down on the ground. And we thought he was, like, laughing. But really, he was crying in, like, so much pain. And it was the funniest thing ever. And some kid got it on video. Like, one of my friends got it on video. And he sent it to all of us. And, like, if Swaggy G at school, usually he'll, like, send out a couple roasts at you. But if he were to roast me, he knows, like, the whole entire school would find out about this. So Swaggy G never messed with me a day in my life after that. To this day, he hasn't messed with me. Because he knows that video will just destroy him. I mean, oh, yes. so like about Swaggy G, he got picked up and he had like some like a major like concussion or something, and he hurt like part of his like neck or something. But he kind of got hurt, and then like the next, I remember like he missed a few days of school, and he comes back and he's like, people are like, oh my gosh, what happened? Where were you? And he had like some like thing on for his neck, and he's like, I was just riding my dirt bike and I freaking got attacked by a bear. So yeah, it's no biggie. I fought him off. And he came up with some like lame story, and we all knew that like that was so fake. But you know, we didn't say anything because we just didn't say anything. We ended up showing the video to like a few of our friends, and they started dying of laughter. It was hilarious, funniest video you would ever see. And maybe I'll show it to you guys someday. But I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, leave a like, subscribe, and comment on next, guys. I'll see you in the next episode, and goodbye.
That I'm at an all-time low, 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 low.